Good morning. I was just working at setting some priorities. You see, I'm a kind of person that has a hard time staying focused. I'm one of those, I call myself a shiny penny person. Oh, look, a shiny penny. Squirrel, shiny penny. It's been a problem of mine for all my life. Staying focused. So sometimes I need to get a pad of paper and I need to write down priorities. These priorities are things that I need to do today, or I need to do this first and then this first. You see, I get real distracted. I'll start cleaning my office and I go, oh, there's that. I haven't seen that item for a while. And I'll research and trying to figure out where I found that. And next thing I know, the room just dug out with all these distractions, and I'm not focused on what I was supposed to do in the first place. Priorities has always been a problem. First John 3:11 says, "For this is the message we've heard from the beginning: we should love one another." 1 Corinthians 13:3 says, "If we do not donate all our goods and feed the poor, and if I give my body in order to boast, but do not have love, I have gained nothing." Matthew 22:37-38 says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your mind. This is the greatest and most important commandment. The second is like it: love your neighbor as yourself." Martin Luther King Jr. in his writings, Strength in Love, made this statement: "Our responsibilities as Christians is to discover the meaning of this command and seek passionately to live it out in our daily lives." Why is love so important? You know, the priority that God has put in our life says, first of all, love God and love your neighbor. The priority isn't to prove your point, speak truth. We get so distracted in what our priorities as Christians should actually be. Do the people around you and the people that see you, do they see the love of God? If they see your agendas and they see what you want to get accomplished, and it's not the priority of love, you've missed the boat. Because 1 Corinthians 13:4, and I think up until the 7th verse, says, "Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It will always protect, always trust, always hope, always preserve." The priority of love. I think sometimes we got our priorities all messed up. The number one priority should be love. No wonder people aren't coming to God and even feeling that there is no God, when the people who profess to be Christians have got their priorities so messed up. When I see an individual that doesn't believe that Jesus is the answer for the world, doesn't even believe in God, somehow what I want to do is share with them that God really loves them. He's truly loves them. And I've said this hundreds and hundreds of times through the years to people. God loves you. He cares for you. He has you in the palm of his hands. He's got a plan for your life. It's important for people to see that God is a God of love, not a God of your opinions. Are we sharing God's love to people? When I see people hurting and dark and maybe I couldn't seem to get through to them, nothing I said seemed to point them to God, it seemed like, then what I do is sit back, and in my prayer life I pray, God, I pray today, sometime today, that Joe or John or whoever I'm praying for, show them that you love them. Put somebody in their paths that shows them that you love them and you care for them. You see, because when I pray for others to see God's love, then it helps set a priority in my life that the people I come in contact, I should be sharing love with them. What's the priority in your life? That's what people are going to see. People will see your priorities. And if your priority is not love, then 1 Corinthians 13, you should read the whole chapter, says we're just tinkling cymbals. We're just making a bunch of noise. Let's set love as our priority today. Hey, thank you for listening to this. If you've felt that this has been helpful, why don't you share it with somebody else? And keep coming back to hear some more messages. Have a good day.